Roman Quinn is in left field. Matt in Philadelphia. We said the big boys were here. They're all here. The Yankees all the time when he was with the Tampa Bay Rays. With a home run and 3 runs batted in. Bring him back. Oh, that's a good pitch.
And I think it was an important. He really handles the bat well.
How about that breaking ball right? So being in Japan, Matt Breen from the Phillies over at first. Line drive, base hit to left field. So he took the 3-2 pitch. And LeMahieu the batting title in the National League and the American League during his career.
To remember here, Tom, this is like one of the pitchers in all of baseball early in his career.
Ruben, that could be, we have seen hit in Clearwater in quite some time. That went out of the entire, I mean, that was crushed.
Yeah, he just stayed out over the plate enough. He wanted it in.
Yeah, I think you just have to tip your cap on a ball as it went out. 1-2 pitch. Fouled up. Harper's giving it a look. Oh, no, it's going to stay fair. And Harper will get it in towards second. It'll be a...
Here's another pitch that's up in the zone. He's got to get the ball down, and he's just off the plate. I mean,
who's warming up? Popped up, shallow center. That's going to be tough out of the air.
Just an outstanding play, and this is. I mean, you see Didi right here, just turns and goes. He tracks it, keeps his head up. First time I heard that like 3 days ago.
Foul tip, ball cut, and there are 2 outs. First strikeout for Moore.
Perhaps.
Yep.
Brings him back in. We're still at the stage.
Yeah, we'll see. You got to stay on your toes. Here's Zach Warren, Jersey's own Zach Warren.
Obviously, huge particularly for Zach Eflin.
Swing and a miss, 92, and the side is retired in Philadelphia. Andrew McCutchen leads it off. He's the DH. JT felt like he needed after last year.
A couple of years, a little bit of a stint in
3rd start in spring training. Oh man, oh man, oh man.
That is the last thing we want to see happen.
He got up quickly.
The fastball got away from him. He tried to get in on those sorts of things, and just like any young pitcher, he's got to be able to carve up this.
Outside ball 4. That'll load the bases up for Rhys Hoskins.
You just got to try to pick out a pitch and drive it. Hope.
And he gets hit with a breaking ball, and that'll force in a run. So Aaron Boone does the same thing Joe does at some point.
You know, the length and the breadth of these lineups, both from same thing to the left-hander on his right hip.
Hands. Nice play at second base by LeMahieu. They get 1 at second as JT crosses the plate.
It's a sinker that comes in on his hands, and he stays inside it. Nice piece of hitting.
2-2 to Didi. Going back on it is Judge. Back to the wall. It is gone. On to the homer of the spring. And the Phillies take the lead here in the bottom.
Bringing the bat in situations right here. As I said, Alec Bohm kind of set the head on the low pitch. But watch him jump on the high fat.
He said, I think this team is going to be. He said, I think it's going to be a fun year. This is McCutchen Day. And that one's going to sneak into left center field. A base hit for Segura, who's going to try for 2. He was hustling out of the box.
And he just busted it the whole way through.
To let it play out.
Yeah, something.
Swing and a miss. Second out of the inning.
And a breaking ball over the last several days, and
that one toward the end of the bat. Higashioka will give way to Boyd. Ruben mentioned before how JT Realmuto has been more in a game. And there's an off-speed pitch and a good one. That's the 2nd strikeout for Moore. Their favorite team all season long while receiving access to. Reading is fundamental. Higashioka lifts this one off the first base line. And
once he had on Frazier with the 5 pitches and then getting the quick out.
And there's a line drive base hit into center field. A breaking ball that he just hung out in the middle of the plate.
Nothing surprising. $1 million a year deal originally with the Yankees. Short, smaller deal based on what he is able to have accomplished over there.
Well, this is a much better inning. Their non-roster invitee contracts are. There are a couple of others who are pending. Today was the day. that some of them could opt out if they chose to.
They'll have to either put them on the roster, and that's where the roster sits. One of those situations where you almost wish you didn't have as options.
That's true.
But it selfishly, as an organization, can't emphasize enough how important.
That is the third batter that King has hit.
He's really struggling with that.
3 were fastballs. I know that the last 2 have been curveballs.
Yes.
Extra base hits. That ball is grounded through the hole on the right side. Rounding third, held there is McCutchen. The Kutch was moving well.
Struggle with breaking just that stopping is physically and emotionally.
There's ball 4 that'll force it a run. 6-2 Phillies. This time as he was the last time. With a called strike 3. Well, that may have been a pitcher's pitch. I mean, it had movement on it. Didi homered his last time. It was a 3-run shot.
Some level of either instruction or something that he was reading. Not
out to left center field. Pokes it to the right side. LeMahieu has it, and Gene Segura has hustled his way into a base.
That is huge. And it's when guys are just trying to launch the ball out of the ballpark, to see the guy just
not wear that.
No.
Off the plate. And a race to second. He is out. He looked like.
I really like his sequences right now, and he's throwing the ball, flipping that breaking ball down and in there.
And a fastball at the knees, a called strike 3. That's his third.
He was calling for it, and he hit the glove right on the nose. Even when
buddy as well.
And with nobody on, I can totally understand it. I just don't believe in it when I know JT is athletic enough to be able to move around.
Torres walked at his first plate appearance. That ball is smoked deep to left field, and it is.
He did actually go to Aaron Judge land, and I thought he would come back with something soft, but he tried to challenge him.
Judges went 440. That one estimated at 420.
And he tried to get it in there, just stayed out over the plate just enough for Gleyber Torres. Over, but tried to challenge him, and he paid for
tonight. Is trying to get that fastball in the inner half. He's done it sometimes, but not consistently. That one's off the hands out toward.
Jam that thumb, you know.
There's the curveball that you thought would come a little earlier, and he gets him looking. Side is retired.
Have a little ground ball line drive contact, something he absolutely has to do. Now, doing it and feeling like you need to do it are two totally different things. And Kingery's been struggling with it.
With 2,400 hits.
Yeah.
Out to right field. Aaron Judge.
Kenny Lofton was a very, very, very good.
On-base percentage for his career, 372. No balls and 1 strike to JT. All back towards short. LeMahieu, the second baseman, is there. And finally, a quick inning. He discussed calmly, and I mean, we see videos all the time as LeMahieu lines one out to right, and here comes Harper making a
game. But
last time after homering his first time up.
Those guys are out on the field every single day.
3-2 pitch to Judge. He tried to check. They appeal. No swing, so ball 4. Ticketing. If you've purchased your opening day tickets, you know.
And this is what it's all about. You just got to have fans out there to really enjoy this game.
No doubt. 6 strike. Need a little bit more.
Speaking of runs, how do you feeling about?
And a guy ends up on second base, right? A ground ball. I mean, that did that, and it led to runs for us, which, you know, sometimes the strikeout can be really costly. And he's not scheduled to play tomorrow. I don't chance. We're just going to get you out. So he was not tomorrow anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just being really cautious.
And you have to at this point. You're a week away from the season start.
Yeah. You know, we had some injuries to some guys that one day.
2-2 to Torres, and that one is right down the chute for a called strike.
I didn't do very well, Joe. I'm sorry. No, you know, he did make some good pitches. I like some of the sequence, and it's not just the 100. It's the stuff work.
Stanton did get the bat on the ball. Harper sprints in and is there.
God, it's a great question, and that's the next.
Devoit And ball 4.
Clearly not very happy.
It's got a real short lead off first. He's still going to get to second on this one.
Pitch right here kind of just overthrows it. JT really didn't have
3-2. And ball 4. So that puts runners on first and third.
fork.
He threw him another breaking ball. And he got a strikeout, so 2 outs.
Here. Sometimes that's what it takes, and when you give it a shot with another one.
That one off the glove of Realmuto. They've got a play at the plate, and he is safe at home.
JT gets there.
Last year. There's ball 4. And I don't think he'll come back for the next, because Rob Thompson does the schedule. So until Joe
Well, they're making them bigger bags, but it's easier off the top of them.
back toward the middle and right at Gene Segura. Side is retired. At 26 years old, he's listed at 5's benefit. To the right side. And 1 out here in the 5th. I think the Giants would take him right now.
Yeah.
Gene Segura just shattered his bat, and LeMahieu throws him out. While he was growing up,
Feet or 6'7" to be an effective pitcher in the major leagues anymore.
balls hit on the nose. Thrown really well.
He's a good guy to have on your staff because he's throwing enough strikes typically.
So LeMahieu's on board. And a call, strike 3. That's a little cheese.
Looks like he got to the point where he can work on his timing and be ready.
Tried the same pitch. It's ball 4. That puts 2 on with 1 out. Best.
He is the best.
And this book is a deep. Oh, there's a cool picture of Mike Schmidt in his Ohio uniform. Swing and a miss on Stanton.
Really?
Harper will head back toward the warning track. He's under it, and he makes the catch. Again, pitchers being able to reach 200 as the 2-2 pitch comes to Roman Quinn. And out in center field is Esteban Florial. And JT floats one out towards center. That's a base hit. That may be it for JT.
He has a high leg kick, but he gets it down. You see Price from time to time switch it up.
That one's hit out toward right field. That's going to drop in for a base hit. Rounding third, heading for home is Verling, and he'll score a run. And now it'll be center field. It's not deep. Florial is there.
Over the course of this time during the in
selection than anything, so as long as I'm swinging at the right pitches.
Matt Moore in a game. What did you think getting a chance to catch him?
The stuff was really good. I mean, he did a great job tonight.
So that you can hear the boos from right now?
Oh, it's amazing. I love it. I can't wait to get in Philly and hear some boos. Hopefully we play well enough we don't.
Keys, former Phil.
Yes, indeed.
And sinkers a lot of times get you ground balls, and that's exactly what he gets.
Savage with it in the past.
That went out to center field. Florial. He glided in to make that catch. 2 out. The Angels for Jose Alvarado.
For the Phillies last year. Last couple of years.
I don't know.
That'll look like a fork ball a little bit or a split.
Bro throws out Garcia. 5 strikeouts in 5 games. That is weird, though.
It's almost like a stop, pop, and drop pitch for him, and it's real effective.
They were shaded that way. One away here in the 86 games. Staten Island is. There's that changeup. Torreyes gobbles it up.
Joe Girardi loves about him because he's just so steady.
Florial.
Not hitters not being able to distinguish what that pitch is out of the hand, and it's really
a lot of tough decisions for Joe Girardi. Those are his spring training numbers. He is Yankees, Pirates, Cardinals. Jankowski tried to hold. He went. You're right. That side shot. The
Really?
public school level like that. Well, you can, but you can't. Runner goes to third.
Just runs the baseball. Just a straight steal. No, he didn't even have any momentum and didn't.
And a line drive, base hit it to left field. There's the insurance run. All right, so Hoppy should be up. That's him.
Bryce Harper, et cetera, et cetera. I mean,
That one's out to left field. It's deep, and it is gone. A 3-run home run. His first hit of the spring.
jerseys floating around there in Clearwater. I think they're probably pretty excited about that swing. Again, gets a little breaking pitch.
All right, so now Torreyes with 2 outs. And a called strike 3. Wow. Fastball has been unbelievable. Burling going back, and it is gone. That guy made an attempt. Wow, Gittins just drilled that one out of the ballpark.
Kind of low 3/4, gets it. This is one of those situations where this young man's got a very good arm, but he's got to be able to throw strikes and utilize the best parts.
Broke his bat. That's going to be a base hit. Another run will score.
He's been throwing very, very well, and that added a little.
Rocketed down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball to the corner. 1 run is in. Phil Nevin's going to hold the runner.
We need a big out. Face the left-hander, see if he can get the left-hander out. Give it up, then to not throw strikes.
Shot the other way. That's a fair ball. Went right past Williams. A run is in.
Yeah, Hennigan gets behind him 2-0, and he's got to throw a strike. Punches in it to left.
Yeah, Williams was.
I don't think so either. And like Luis Garcia, he needs to be able to bunt that guy over. I'd like to see him drive this run in himself.
There it is. Into right field. It's home. The throw to the plate is. Atta baby.
That is a nice job losing the lead in the 9th.
Losing a 6-run lead in the 9th inning.
Down gets a little fastball away, a little late on it, but they have a little bit of a shoot. Lucas Williams could really run. Nice job of base running, good slide.